Hello, this is Thomas Lang. This is my oral presentation for SIT253, showing how I created the various 3D assets for my portfolio. The first asset I created was the door. It is in 4 pieces. The inner door and the outer door are 2 separate pieces, as is this bolt and the lock. I have not yet implemented animations. Ideally, I would want the lock to disappear, the bolt to slide sideways, and then for the door to swing open. I made it in with simple geometric shapes. All these little rivets are just cylinders with 8 sides. These are cylinders and rectangles. The various hinges are just were created for using cylinders and extrusions. The hinges are the only pieces which weren't made directly with geometrical precision shapes. For them, I used basic extrusions to shape the object before using the soften tool to get the desired shape. The next thing I created were the walls and ceiling. These are basic geometric shapes for the most part, so the majority of my time was spent developing the brick texture. To do this, I created a series of blocks using the bevel command, making them resemble actual whole bricks. Then, with these blocks, I just duplicated them out into the rough pattern of a... Hold on. I then arranged them to make the shape of a brick wall, and once I had them in the shape of a brick wall, I assigned a texture to them to give them the appearance of stone. And this still doesn't look very good, so I then edited the UVs. And with this, I now have a mock-up of a texture for a brick wall. I then take a render or a screenshot of this image, and I apply it to the walls and ceiling and floor. I also use a desaturated version to create the bump map. The last asset which I created was this bench. The 4 prongs are simply rectangles which have been beveled. The chains are made up of 2 overlapping planes, which I have applied a texture map of chain links to, then rotated so that they would appear to be overlapping, like that, essentially.